Vrindavan is a small city of about 50,000 people south of Delhi. If you were just passing through Vrindavan, it may seem unremarkable. Just another small Indian city filled with the usual street life. Fruit vendors, tuk-tuks whizzing by, people getting haircuts or just hanging out talking, honking horns, crumbling buildings, monkeys and cows in the streets. Lots of monkeys and cows. But Vrindavan is considered a holy city in India. It's the place where it is said that Lord Krishna, one of the principal Hindu deities, was born and raised 5,000 years ago. It is known as a Tirtha, a mystical and a holy place. Even the dust of Vrindavan is said to be sacred. Vrindavan welcomes over 500,000 spiritual pilgrims a year. They come by car, bus, and train, sometimes by walking long distances. I found there to be a lightness here in the people, who seemed to me to be a lot friendlier than many other Indian cities I have been in. Their devotion to Krishna, who is constantly portrayed as smiling, laughing, dancing, and playing his flute, may have something to do with this. This area was once a vast forest, but it has been mostly cut down, leaving many of the monkeys to live in the city. There are multitudes of them here, climbing on the buildings, telephones, and wires. They often steal fruit from street vendors and jump on unsuspecting pedestrians. So we're in Mathura, and the monkeys are everywhere, and they apparently love my glasses. Yesterday, a monkey jumped on my head, snatches the glasses right off my face, runs across the street, and climbs up a telephone pole. I'm like, shit, these are prescription sunglasses, my only pair. I was like, shit. Guy runs over to me, he's like, one moment. Runs in the store, next door, comes out, runs across the street with a banana in his hand, tosses the banana up to the monkey, and the monkey tosses him back my glasses. So I got my glasses back. Monkey, it's a monkey scam here, I'm telling you. In the late afternoon, we decided to go down to the banks of the Yamuna River. Like the Ganges, it is considered a holy river and has ghats, which are places where devotees can get in to bathe. Our guide Gopal took us on a tour of many ancient, crumbling temples by the river. After walking around a bit, we decided to go on a sunset boat ride. In case you're getting the idea that this was a peaceful place, let's switch over to the actual audio of the river, which includes competing sound systems and people yelling and singing over loudspeakers. Yeah, that's more like it. As the sun set, we could see devotees on the riverside beginning to perform their sunset rituals, which are called artis, and which have been performed on these same banks for thousands of years. It's the next day, and we're going on a tour of Vrindavan, checking out the temples. In this small city of only 50,000 people, there are said to be 5,000 temples, the majority of them dedicated to Krishna. Some are very humble, and others majestic. Many are very ancient, and others new. We soon found that photography is prohibited in pretty much all of them. In front of the large temples, there were often many sellers of flowers and inexpensive temple offerings, jewelry, and souvenirs. There were also many people, including children, that wanted to make a few rupees by putting a tilak on you. This is the mark painted on your forehead at temples, which is believed to bestow blessings. Everybody everywhere was saying Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. This is the Prem Mandir, an enormous temple to Krishna, which is one of the main attractions of Vrindavan. It was opened in 2012 and cost 150 crore or $23 million, an absolute fortune in India standards. Although not allowed to film inside, it was as intricately carved and beautiful as the exterior. The outside of the temple is adorned with painted carvings depicting scenes from the life of Krishna. There are also large dioramas on the grounds, which look like they were from a Hindu-themed Disney Epcot Center. We headed to the nearby city of Mathura, said to be the birthplace of Krishna. It was considerably more crowded and noisy. After being denied entrance to the main temple because of our camera gear, we headed to the river. We decided to take a boat ride. My general life advice is, if you get a chance to take a boat ride, take a boat ride. With the sun setting, we left the river and headed out into the chaos of the streets of Mathura. Night had come, and so we jumped into a tuk-tuk and headed back. Easier said than done in traffic like this. The next day, we went on a tour of the ISKCON temple with our guide Gopal. ISKCON is a particular sect of Krishna devotees and is short for the International Society of Krishna Consciousness. It was founded in 1966 by A.C. Swami Prabhupada with the mission of bringing Krishna to the world through devotional singing. During our tour, we saw stunning architecture, their gardens, and teachers teaching. We visited their food hall where thousands of people were fed every day. We also visited their cows, numbering in the hundreds. They do all kinds of things with cow products, such as making clarified butter, incense made from cow dung, distilled cow urine for medicinal purposes, and sold it all in their store. And everywhere there were songs to Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bol.
We headed back out into the colorful streets of Vrindavan. On the streets, we ran into a Krishna devotee visiting from Poland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm most impressed about the Krishna community is just the bright light. Look at your bright smile. There's like light coming out of your eyes. I love that.
I just came from, I just take a bath in Radhakunda.
Oh, okay.
I'm so excited.
There you go.
Govardhan Parikrama, so it's like, woo.
Nice. Well, thank you for talking with us.
Oh.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Radhe Radhe.
Thank you. It was 7 a.m. the next morning, and we had been invited to experience ISKCON's morning celebration. so the morning celebrations came to an end. One of my cameramen told me that if his childhood experiences in church had been this lively and interesting, he would have paid more attention. And so our time in Vrindavan ended. I asked a spiritual pilgrim here why so much trash, pollution, and noise was tolerated in what is considered a sacred place. He told me that Hindus dwell on the internal and invisible and don't value the outer world so highly as Western culture does. That in spite of the chaos, Vrindavan was peaceful and beautiful for those who could see the invisible and spiritual aspects of it. I can say that the people and the spirit of the place left an impression on me that I would not soon forget.